done 2 terms as board president of Museum. He has helped guide us through this growth and has just been a best friend, and not just at the Museum, but to me personally. And his leadership will continue with the Museum, I'm sure, because we're not letting him get away that easy. So, Rob Rogers, for excellence in cartooning, both as an amazing cartoonist, we're so lucky to have you locally, and as a friend to the Museum and our founding board president, I am happy to award you with the Nemo Award. Yay!
I am very touched and honored. I had no idea actually that this was happening.
That's because he doesn't show up to the board meeting.
Yeah, that's right. If I had been there, I would have vetoed the idea. But I'm very touched. And you know, when Joe came to me to be the president of this board that he was talking about, we were still located over in the Children's Museum. In fact, we weren't located anywhere. There was a hallway in the Children's Museum that he had taken over and just hung a couple of cartoons, you know, basically. And he called it the Toon Museum Gallery at that point, right? It wasn't even. But you know, he had just seen me come off of being president of the AAEC, and somehow, I don't know why, but he thought that I did a good job. He thought, here's a sucker. So, but no, I've been honored to be a part of this. When he told me the idea, I said, you know, when I started out, I started drawing in museums, you know, classes and stuff. And I always wondered, why aren't there more cartoon museums? And so when he came to me, it was like, bing, and it's perfect. So thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Rob.
All right.
All right, now tell us something.
Now he's going to put me to work. Okay. Oh, wait. He just gave me that because I didn't win, you know, the Reubens for editorial.
Was this or from Andy Brothers Sandwich?
That's right. All right. I'm going to try to do this really fast because we want to see Dan. One little thing that I do sometimes when I give talks, you know, caricature is obviously a big part of what I do, and each part of the anatomy or the face when you're doing caricature. I mean, mostly we think of the faces. You know, there are some great caricaturists who can also just capture somebody's posture and their body and everything else. But obviously we start with the face usually. And then, you know, it can be kind of hard to look at somebody and decide, okay, what am I going to exaggerate to make you know, this person look like themselves? And one thing that I find in editorial cartooning, the more I do this, the more I realize that you know, evil politicians, almost all of them have dark eyebrows. So I'm going to show you how these dark eyebrows can translate to many characters in one. Now, not all of these people do I think are evil, but some people think this guy is evil. Oh, yeah, okay, good guess. Wrong. You would be wrong, but good guess. Joe Lowe's, yeah, another good guess. He's not in a good mood today, this one. There you go.
No.
Yeah, the ears. Now I will say this. You know, Bush has eyebrows like this too, W. But I can't do his kind of go up and they're kind of caterpillar, so they're a little different. But you obviously guessed my next one, which is and here's the telltale part here.
Yeah.
So you got that ski slope nose, and then you know, it's got that sort of slicked back hair. I'm gonna probably run out of room. I think that's one thing I shouldn't have drawn these yet. But I like when Mike Peters used to draw him. He would say, you know, he's got these amazing jowls, and Mike would say they think that might be where he hid the tapes. These jowls really go all the way down, and then that's kind of a weird misshapen head that makes it better. But then you got to have the 5 o'clock shadow, of course, you know, and then the sweat coming off of it. All right, so then, okay, so there's 2, and then let's say we really want to get somebody evil. I ran out of room for his head, but now this one I haven't drawn for a while, in a little bit because he's no longer with us, but. But Ronald Reagan, I don't know that I could. His eyebrows are a little different, so no, it's not on there. But I heard somebody say it.
Hugo Chavez.
Castro?
Russian arms.
Actually, my caricature isn't very good. It is kind of looking like Groucho Marx. No, it's supposed to be Saddam Hussein. And then just to sort of lighten it up a little. And I don't know how this is going to look. Again, I ran out of room. I didn't space it out well enough. Usually I'm drawing on one of those. Probably the most evilest guy of all.
Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar the Grouch. Yeah, good. Look at that. You guys got it. That was fast.
Do I get an award?
What's that?
Yeah,
Did you get an award? No. Oh, yeah, you'll get a Nemo Award. They give those out to anybody. There you go. Thank you.